So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. Singletary, a 1st down and more. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a run with Singletary. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Allen's throw is complete, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Anthony Brown there on the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the 1st down at the 1-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Play action now. Prescott. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Right at the 40. Looking to throw. Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 6 there on first. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Working with a 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. To the air again, Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there, just like last play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And Zuerlein's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the year.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. on the handoff, running left, Singletary. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now Allen off the bootleg. It's complete to Diggs. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Singletary trying the left side. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And I have to think that when this play began, the running back thought to himself that this looks promising, but that feeling certainly didn't last very long. Super play defensively to lock in on the best route to his target, and he stopped him for no gain.
Allen off the play fake. Blitz coming, and down he goes. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Steps away to his left. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
The kick by Bass is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Prescott throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
On 1st and 10, Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. Touchdown! Michael Gallup in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Great corner out there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, then you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
That one was hard to fathom. They were in the dime. They had 6 DBs back there. They still lost it.
Great word, because I'm right there with you. I don't understand how they couldn't pick him up. But don't be surprised next week early, there's some extra people in the locker room. Maybe a tryout or 2 for those guys who missed him.
2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Schultz. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz, 31 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein.
I'm sorry I gotta do you like this, Weeds.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's up past the
Sorry I gotta do this to you. I wouldn't expect that from you, Weeds.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath.
Allen hit. He lost the football. This will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 0 turnovers in this game so far. The trend continues, but barely. Offense lucky that one went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're very fortunate because when a game's going along like this one and neither side has turned the ball over, sometimes that first one can really flip things to their advantage in this type of a game.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down
Oh!
conversion. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
From the 31, Allen. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. Room here to run. Powering his way forward. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Ah! Come on, man.
Down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. A good pickup there, 8 yards.
I knew if I would have set back,
now, 2nd and 2.
he was going to throw that hole.
Throwing now is Allen.
Let's go.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And
He forced that weird.
Defense has a touchdown. Short throw pick.
I wasn't coming up off him. You would have probably had a better chance running on him. Scrambling. I was not coming up off that man.
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position of throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
Woo!
And help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage.
Still got that motherfucker off.
To let him get settled back in.
They told us they got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
From the 29, Allen. Sanders has it over the middle. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Allen
like
to
that.
the veteran Sanders for the Buffalo
I like that.
first. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel
Might be
Sanders.
a
They've
little
really limited
defense
it.
and go-to
He's
play.
one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team, and they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
And
Oh!
this is incomplete.
Singletary, Jack, and Wreck.
Right on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Yeah, that was to the crib.
Again, it's Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. And he'll work it across.
Dallas D-line is so ass, so.
17 yards on the catch.
I mean, that's real life, though, so.
Back now in Buffalo. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Going deep for Diggs.
Oh, good play.
And it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 43 yards. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
This little play right here, I done ran on you like twice. I'm just running it again. This is going to be something I'm going to be using during regular season.
So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset between the head coach and
who the fuck is him?
They've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect yourself?
The cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not? I
think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served out.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Them boys him.
This is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit.
I ain't never picked this play before. It just looked good.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Oh, man. I want to go for it, but I can't. That was a good play call.
When a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch, but the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
To return is McKenzie. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Let's go, bum-ass defense. Y'all going through.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
Oh, he on. Oh, you got the he activated.
Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver.
Oh, I got double team. That
second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. That'll leave him with a 3rd
fucking
and 2.
Superman, dog.
He got 8 yards there. Charles, when you talk about free safeties, I think one word comes to mind, range. And we saw an example of a rangy free safety right there.
Come on, Malik.
They'll try to run for this.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's going to be short of a 1st down.
Yo, bum ball,
on the 29. Only a yard on the pickup there.
Let's go.
With a 4th down. Singletary, they'll run.
He got it.
Able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary.
Legs out.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
He had a lot going on that play.
Leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Oh!
That is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. One final try here for Allen. And he's got his man.
Damn, Cole Beasley, superstar.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards, a big play there.
Good fucking play.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun.
And it seemed like he should have got way more yards than that.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way.
Damn, 6 for 165.
Now Allen.
That was CPU. That wasn't even me.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I was trying to remember the last play you had there. I thought Diggs was going to come on like a little curl.
Quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his
I thought it was going to be that curl, the out,
he expected something different
that high-low
from his
shit.
receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line,
and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try.
How the fuck can he just move like that, man? Damn.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Prescott to throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Well, Prescott here to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb, his intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. Here's Prescott.
Let's go.
And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete.
Good game, broski.
As time has run out on this football game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
You in the game?
Just playing one online, boy. I need to be so bad, boy. Wow. Dang. What's up, boy?
Dang, shit. Just beat Wee's ass.
Oh, I just shot it, ass. Oh, man, this nigga just not, Myles Garrett just not took the ball out of my hand. My quarterback had that, though. You know what I'm saying?
They got Dak Prescott as the 5th best quarterback in the league right now.
Yeah.
Heading into this year. They got Patrick Mahomes 1, Aaron Rodgers 2, Russell Wilson 3, Josh Allen 4, Dak Prescott 5, Tom Brady 6.
Dak over Tom Brady, that's crazy.
Hell yeah.
It's cat like the kids, man.
Hell yeah.
I can't do shit, bro.
Damn, it's a flood in goddamn Philly. I ain't never seen Philly have a flood. None of the ones I gave you work?
Shit. They like, oh, they do the same thing mine do. I think the trigger or something that's like, because we keep on trying to make it doing like an audible thing, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I got you.
I think think that right analog. I got TJ. They look pretty good right now. I don't want the Shiny spin. I see Shiny over there playing somebody.
Oh, Apostle.
I want to comment on that two phones. So what you saying? Tell say y'all got the streams and whatnot?
Man, I ain't even playing them shits no more. For real, for real. Man, Weez just played to just play.
Well, I mean, what the person playing?
You play your division. You play your division. Everybody in your division once, and then whatever your record is out of that, they somehow tally it up to see where you gonna be ranked at out of 32. And then once you rank in the 32, then the tournaments start up.
Oh my goodness, boy, this game hit stupid, dog. Make sure Dr. My bad goes up, boy. Pass it down over.
Huh?
Nigga beat my ass 28-7, boy.
That's how much I lost by the day by that Khalil nigga.
What else you playing, nigga?
Yeah. That was the Jazz.
Oh, okay. Damn, don't make no sense. I pass it that way, that does. Don't make no sense, I know. And they got this motherfucker back of my dog, dog. God damn. I can't cover him with nobody. And all this nigga running his drag and keep doing a bunch of juke moves, man. And it's all to the race. Got you up on this shit, though. Let me tell you something. Keep me the ball, man. Just send me no messages. I swear this nigga ain't good. All that nigga doing is running towards on that, clicking off his players and shit. Weak ass shit. All he do, boy, you run towards that nigga, he click off. When he playing that nigga overload 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's all he playing on Miles Garrett on the outside. I had that nigga. I had a touchdown, man. That would have been a 6-point game. And my dumb ass started high stepping. And it's fumble.
Yo, that's a new thing I just learned to fucking do. When you run out of all your speed, start high stepping and it'll give them a little boost. But obviously, you know, you gotta obviously, you know, you can't you gotta let go of the high stepping if somebody about to tackle you.
Yeah.
But it make you run faster for doing the celebration.
manager? You gonna be a manager? What is it about the bitch? What that's about the bitch? You say September when? Shit, that's 2 more weeks, bro. After school? Who all with me?
Man, you trying to get this work or what? Oh.
I was about to say, bro. Nick Chubb just jump over goddamn Will Jackson's head. I was about to be pissed off, man. Oh, don't rush his ass cut, man. Y'all just chill. He control his will. While Willis ain't. Cheap out.
Yo, my damn lawnmower shit not fucking spinning no more again. The blade. I'ma get that shit fixed.
What is it doing? Is it like
it's not even cutting on. It ain't making no noise or nothing. It's like when you
show the battery thing.
Nah, I mean it drives, it just don't cut. It drive when you put it in gear for it to cut. Like when you push the thing on it to cut, it don't. The blades don't turn.
Bro, your belt broke, bro.
That's ridiculous, man.
What?
I just got that shit replaced and fixed the other time.
I bet you go look at that, bro. Guarantee you look up under there, your belt broke. Cause it's a pulley that turns that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That turn that shit.
I wonder what keep causing my fucking belt to fucking break. This is the third time I'm gonna be getting it fixed. Unless it's like unless it's like that little dip I be running over in the backyard.
Damn, man.